What is up, my BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about surprising ways to make her regret losing you. So maybe it'll come to a shock to some of you guys. Hopefully, we'll see. But these things should be, because these things you don't always hear. You know, typically no contact works, of course. Ghosting works, of course. And other things out there do work. But sometimes there's other ways you can take that don't always work and will have a woman surprised. And so I'll tell you guys some of these things today, and hopefully I can help. And so with that being said, I just want a huge thumbs up, y'all. Please, if you want more regretting videos, let me know. And other types of videos you would like to see, of course. And lastly, 2 channels down below. Go ahead, subscribe. Okay, y'all ready? But one thing I gotta say, some words of encouragement, some positivity, just before we get into it. For any guys that feel like I can never get her to regret losing me, or some of you guys might just feel like, oh, there's just no way it's gonna happen because, you know, I'm not her type or how things played out. Don't worry about how it played out. Just remember the end result is where it is at the end. So where you are at today. Don't think back about tomorrow. Don't think about the future even, unless you're trying to better yourself and be on your purpose. And last thing I just want to say before we get into these points, simply is that girls are, women are, however, whoever you're dating, they are hypergamous. So they are always going to be trying to date up. They always do try to date up. So in that sense, that means for you fellas out here dating a woman that you know used you, or you know just not the best type of girls, modern day type of girls though, and are for the streets type of girls, those type of girls, y'all have to remember they will date the next guy like that. So that means in your boat, in your case, if you start getting your life together, if you start, you know, getting on your purpose, you're the next guy up. Yeah, you know that? They don't just date because, oh, you know, I like him and all this stuff. No, they date because this guy has money, has status. And so if that best friend of his, yeah, gets to that point, or that other guy, whoever it is, has status, has money now, he's bigger and better than the guy that she is currently dealing with, she is going for that guy. Happens all the time. A lot of women do that, and that's the hypergamy in them. Okay, so I just simply wanted to say that to you guys, that the guys that feel like, oh, there's no way, there's way. Every single man out here can have a woman regret losing them, and on top of that, you guys can get any woman you want. It's all up here, and it's all on what you're displaying out here to make your life to be. Okay, so last thing is not nothing, but it's you can do it, or you can just do it for yourself. Okay, all right. I had to get that out. Sorry, y'all. Okay, first thing on my list is accomplishing one goal. The doubt is crazy for women. From the second that they meet you, not even that, from the second that they didn't even know who you are, the second that they didn't even know you're existent, the second that they didn't even know you were a neighbor, they didn't even want to give you a chance. They already had their judgment. They already felt this way. And that's simply because already a lot of women put themselves up here. I'm already here. Oh, this is me. Like all these things about pride, being big, ego up, high, right? So all that is already happening, setting it up to be fellas not having a chance with women. Right? Girls don't even give you a chance, and y'all know this. I don't got to talk too much about it. So in advance, y'all don't got it easy. And so now we have the whole doubts that girls will put out and project on you guys, the negativity. And so you guys have to think of the mind that they have now. So they already think bad about you, have these feelings, all these things that I've just said. It's all that she's feeling in here, right? She's probably already told you, or maybe she gave you the vibe. And now you guys got to take it like this. How much of a surprise would it be if you go ahead and change your life? It would be a crazy surprise. But it does not matter, because that doubt that she had that was so huge inside was enough for her to be shocked by just one thing. Because that's how much she doubted you. That's how much negative thoughts, or that's how much she had those strong feelings of hatred, or I would never regret losing you, or there's nothing valuable about you. And take it like this. The girls that hate you so much more, not gonna lie to you guys, they're gonna be the girls that are gonna be easier to get to. And that's because they're too invested in their feelings. If she really didn't care, why does she hate you so much? She watches you, and then she'll tell you, why are you doing this, and hate on it. Or she'll just say, oh, okay, have a good life, or just talk down on you. Things like that. Why? Why bother, right? They're invested. They're invested into you. And it's just by the little things. And there's moments that girls will act like a woman and will go ahead and be invested and be nurturing and fall in love and actually be into you. So those moments are the moments of girls actually having some sort of feelings for you. But all in all, these girls have hatred or whatever feelings that they have where they don't regret losing you. But the doubt, this is where that guaranteed of you can make her regret losing you almost. This is where it comes in strong, because that doubt, when she sees it, she couldn't have believed it. There was no way, in her mind, there was no way you couldn't have done it. And that's why I said, when women are hypergamous, it doesn't matter who you are nowadays. She will date that next man up. You could be the opposite sometimes. Some girls want to talk about, oh, he has to look like this and stuff. Yes, those matter. But most times, if you got the height and then maybe 1, 2 other things, normally just the height, and then if you have money status are normally at the top. But if you have that, you're set, right? So all in all, to simplify this and to go ahead and wrap up, accomplishing your goals is loud. It's speaking loud. So don't ever take any goal that you've done and say that it's not big enough. Just going out and living life after she's broken your heart or moved on or just treated you certain ways, that is honestly 100% enough for her to feel a way, because that doubt has hit her. It's almost like girls that want to be so right. When they're wrong that one time, it hurts them so much. So that's how it gets to them. And the best part is you're not worried about her in the process. Your end goal is to just accomplish that goal. So she looks at you and she sees a weak man that can't accomplish these goals. And so you have to surprise her and do it. Look, I'm going to say this before I completely move on. And y'all, if you want more about this, you have questions, let me know, right? I can always talk more about this. But last thing, I'm going to just say this. These girls, they will not be there to help you. They will be there, matter of fact, to put you down, lower you down, and just watch you fail. So the second that you don't do that, they're going to be there knocking at your door. That's almost a promise, okay? So now that we have that going on, it's up to you guys to make it happen. One goal at a time. Each one matters. And if you don't want to, last thing, if you don't want to feel like that goal that you accomplished, it could just be going to the gym, your first day, just going. Maybe it's been months or maybe it's just been a week. I don't know. But you're doing something. So it could just be that one goal. If you want to feel like that's not good enough, just doing something like that because you feel like it's small, just go ahead and keep going. Because eventually it'll be good enough. Eventually you'll be where you're at. Just stay focused. You have a purpose, fellas, okay? Next thing on my list is just dating any girl. Now, being fine, being with a hot looking girl, a better looking girl than her is a cherry on top. So it's a bonus. So if you guys feel like, oh, I'm not good looking enough to get a girl that looks better, or I'm not good looking enough to just get a girl, you guys don't have to worry about that, because there is women out there for everybody, because there's so many of us. Human beings, right? So now having a fine girl is just an extra. You don't have to be so concerned about, well, okay, well, I have a girl, but she doesn't look as good. Who even cares? And let me tell you this, she won't even care for real. She might talk all her shit about, oh, she doesn't look good, the girl that you have, but she doesn't really care for real when you're actually happy. Y'all got to get, these girls don't want you really happy without them. They don't really think you can be. Matter of fact, they doubt it. Same way they doubted you in the beginning. The same way they doubt you until the end, until you show them otherwise. It's up to you once again. And so this one, there's not much to really explain, but I just want to add to say about just dating any girl. The things that I've said about how girls want attention in the past, the things that I've said about, what else do I normally tell you guys? That's simple. Women being in tune with their nature, with not being in tune, they should be, but being emotional by nature. All those things, they all play a part on why women end up regretting just seeing you with another woman and seeing you happy. If another woman is treating you good and you're enjoying it, she's going to be shocked. She's going to be like, well, how could he be happy with her? And then on top of that, even if she's not good looking, maybe this girl is really disrespectful or just rude to a point where she's just talking about, oh, looks. And y'all, I'm focusing on looks because y'all know, girls, looks is everything. Y'all should know this, or you know it now. But now, back to this point. If this girl is looking at this girl and talking so bad about the looks, that is irrelevant. And to prove my point that it's irrelevant, girls are still competing. So if that girl that you have goes and just gets a bigger butt, honestly, just a BBL, or goes and learns how to do her makeup, or somehow just knows how to do something better better than her that applies to her appearance, a girl will instantly feel away. So at the end of the day, just start somewhere. Right? Maybe the girl you get now, you might not like her look, but she might look better in the future. She might look better later on. She's growing just as you're growing. And so that actually is a great point to say. And I'll wrap up with this point to say that y'all also don't focus too much about that girl so much about making her be mad, making her regret losing you, because y'all, it's not even really worth it. If you put your all and you put your focus onto you, when you do get her after she regrets losing you, it's not even worth it, because you'll see how much, hey, well, I did all this, and at least you guys did it for yourself, hopefully, but I did all this to get this out of you. What the heck? You can get any girl or get more or get better just after you focus on yourself. All right, last thing on my list is not blocking her. Instead, just being simply cool with her. Now, this might be a shock to some of you guys, maybe, because I said in the beginning, no contact, ghosting, those things definitely work and will make her regret losing you. But also, that can not work in a sense of this girl might be crazy to a point where, okay, well, you're gonna block me, war on war. Or you're going to be doing no contact. She might take the route of blowing up your phone, finding ways to contact you. Or the opposite route of, okay, well, I'm going to block you now. You're doing no contact. So some girls might be that crazy. Or some girls might just be so just, I can't handle it. And we can't do this. It's either you do this and that. You know, there's just so many other reasons why a woman will not like the whole idea of no contact and you doing that to them, or ghosting and other things. So now when I say no blocking and instead being cool with her, first of all, girls don't expect that, because they expect after whatever that happened bad, where you guys are at this point, she's expecting you're going to be heartbroken, right? Back to number one, she doesn't think you can even accomplish a single thing. That's why just accomplishing one thing matters. And so back to you now going ahead and what is it? Not being bothered, not saying a thing, leaving her there. That's also a form of no contact. But the thing is, if she reaches out, she has full access because you are cool with her. And the thing is about that, girls want you to be so upset or so mad. Women want a reaction so bad, and they try to get it out of you. And almost in every way, there is a way that she can get a reaction out of you. But this is the best part. When you guys know this, and now you know it because I told you, you don't give her anything. And when you do give her a reaction, you're going to be on a cool, chill, calm, collective tip. And that's because you're not bothered. And that's the best way I would tell you guys to go about it, because you're just chilling. If she's ready to get her act together, make her do a whole bunch of stuff to prove it. And she's going to have to keep proving it. But aside from that, you're not mad. You're just chilling. Okay? So I hope this video was helpful. Y'all want more like this, let me know. And y'all will see me in my next video. Bye.